Well, hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Facebook land. Never land in a land of a rubber band. Yeah, it's Chief. Uh, I have been watching some of the videos on Velvethamma's asking how he got started in the YouTube garage gang. For me, I had watched some quite a few repairs done by garage gang members, and it didn't occur to me that there was a brotherhood of craftsmen out there who were sharing their videos, and I found it by chance because I was doing my own welding stuff, building gates and stuff like that. Uh, Basically, just to you know to fill up my time with what I was doing, making gates for my uncle, his pig farm and stuff like that. I'm a welder by trade. Uh, I've been doing it 41 years, and it never occurred to me that there was people out there that were sharing their knowledge of their craft. And when I had talked to uh, Greg M. Porter about joining the garage gang, uh, he had told me, just make videos of what I do. Also, to comment on other garage gang members' videos, and if I have any advice, to share it. And I was able to help Yahubin, Ruben, to understand the governor on his on one of the engines that he was working on, and by showing him the governor on my generator that I used to have over here, uh, how it worked and all of that stuff, how to adjust it, and he was able to do that. And I have also shared a lot of welding advice, stick welding and stuff like that. And my welding machine out here, the big, uh, well, we call her Queen D, the fourth. Uh, she's been with me from day one. When I got her, it was just pretty much loaned to me from my uncle. And with the help of the garage gang and others, uh, Queen D, the fourth, is mine. You know, uh, the garage gang. Another thing I noticed is how they help one another. And one of the biggest things that I remember that really grabbed me was when Darren built that engine for Greg for his Carmen Gia. That really grabbed me. And the emotion and all that stuff on that very first garage gang gathering down in Florida, where he took the car down to present it to the rest of the garage gang, and to show his appreciation to Darren. I mean, he had to go around the block. It was pretty emotional, and I too have had some experience with garage gang helping me with parts. Old Chevy 4x4. If you guys remember the big red ass, my lawn tractor, steering problems, uh, pinion. My pinion was totally eaten up, and old Chevy 4x4. But then Danny, he went out and he cut off a piece of pinion shaft and sent it to me, and I measured out mine so I would get the proper length, and I did a little machining on my homemade milling machine, which is also uh, built, co-built by Garage Gang members. The Wrecking Yard. He made my shaft. He made my tool holder, the whole nine. You know, and, this other guy, English Bob, we don't hear much from him. He he donated some tools, and he gave me a chuck that's thread on, 20 threads per inch, and so that I wouldn't have a chuck that would fly off. You know, the taper fit type. That if there was any any weird pressure, side pressure, that it would come off the taper and be like a missile and hurt me. So we're talking a lot of people getting involved and helping me out. Uh, there's some of you that sent me money. You know, it, to help me with getting my my big D for Miller from my uncle. You know, there's still people doing that. Super OV10, the same $100. You know, and he and I we always joke back and forth. You know, I call him the enchanted, all-knowing, and all-seeing Aibala. Good brother, man. He is one of those that has been donating to many causes within our brotherhood, the YouTube Garage Gang. Uh, 66 Hell Ride. You know, I recently got to talk to him. He is well respected, Mr. Blue Roads. VW Darren is one of the very first guys I connected with here in the Garage Gang. He is literally in my culture a kahuna, He's a master of his guild. You know, there's a lot of guys. You know, I met while I Northern Boy here. I have man, there's so many guys up there on the Wall of Flame. Ruben, I've watched him come from not knowing anything about cars. And look, the guy is welding, he's doing all his stuff that he never did before in his life because of such a powerful brotherhood like ours. You know, I haven't even started on real automotive stuff, except a few repairs here. Just did my mom's front end. But it's here in the Garage Gang where I got inspired and I started making tools and equipment. I started building them. Built my press. You guys see that. And in my earlier videos, those of you out there who know me from day one know that I came on with a lot of problems. I suffer from PTSD. My years in prison for a while made me kill crazy. It was about survival. It wasn't about being macho. It wasn't about none of that. It was about survival. And for a while, the surviving had become uh, kind of a warped sense of really warped, kind of really warped my mind out to where I was stuck in survival mode. And it's the Garage Gang, and I've said this before. Some of the best therapists in the world, even one of my therapists, my psychotherapist, admitted himself that the YouTube Garage Gang is indeed a therapy session for Chief. You know, a therapy session for Chief. Now man, I can't even begin to express the uh, what the Garage Gang does for me. I suffer from severe depression too because of all the problems. Uh, Many things that I've done wrong in my life that come back and haunt me every time. And wow, I just went to court recently, uh, and I was really, really thinking about getting a clinical discharge and be, I guess, my own man, but with the support of the Garage Gang, I realized that I'm already free. I don't need that freedom on paper. I'm already free. And the best part is that the perspective I have now is that even though I'm a ward of the state, I am protected by the laws of this state. So that if I ever am put in a position where I have to survive, they will put me in jail for doing it. Not to say that I'm going to go out there and hurt people. No, no, no. I'm not that guy anymore, you know. But it's there for me as a safety net so that I can continue doing what I do here with the Garage Gang. And although there are hoops, that I have to jump through, if say I want to come up and do gatherings with you brothers in a YouTube Garage Gang, I would have to come up with an itinerary of everything I'm gonna do, 30-day notice of my intentions, submit all that. They'll give me a travel permit. I can come up and visit. You know, it's just there's these few things I gotta jump through. Hoops, but it doesn't hurt. You know, I get to come up and be with you guys, which is you know which is the whole point of doing this thing. You know, there's a whole point of doing this thing. So with that, I wanted to thank you guys, all of you. I included some pictures because I can't remember everybody, and I'm not a really good speaker. You I've included some pictures of the stickers and stuff for everybody out there, just to let them know, hey, you know, the chief doesn't have stickers right now. It's still been a while. Uh, I want to do it. Just it's been more of a financial thing. I'm barely surviving on this end. I don't get much in Social Security disability insurance. So, but I do love the Garage Gang, and I'm sure that as I go, there'll be somebody, maybe even in my own family, that will help me get some stickers going. I'm thinking more than likely what I will use is my business card. I'll show you guys. Probably use my business card as my my shop sticker. There you go, guys. It's showing backwards, but it says Call Iron Works. Let's see, what is this? Yeah. So everything you see on this is kind of backwards, but it's Call Iron Works. It's my sticker. I mean, my business card. I'm gonna use as my sticker for the Garage Gang. Anyway, you know, I'm very thankful for everybody in the gang. You know, I look up to guys like Darren, and Greg Porter, and everybody in the gang. You know, Ed of the North, I met him along the way. Great believer. You know, a lot of knowledge in the scripture, and so for everybody out there, yeah, these chief Kohala Iron Works, aloha, wide